After looking at all the specs, I might get it today. That wasn't the intention. I had every intention today of making a new video about the DJI Mini 4 Pro. After looking at all the specs, I think we might get it today. That wasn't the intention. Ben and I just spent like 10 minutes trying to figure out the difference between the Air 3, is it the Air 3S? The Air 3 versus the Mini 4 Pro. And honestly, there are some differences, but they're super minimal. I think I'm convincing her to maybe try it. What do you think? For those of you that may or may not know, we've been rocking the DJI Mini 4 since it came out. This is actually our third one. The other two, well, first one of them I crashed into a building in a rainstorm, and the second one I lost in the jungles of Hawaii. And this is the one that we bought in Hawaii after that happened. And this drone's been great. It shoots 4K. It's been super dependable. I've never had any issues with this drone. My only gripe with it is there's no optical avoidance, and it doesn't shoot in 10-bit or log. Like, it doesn't give me any of those options. And we were thinking about upgrading to like something like the Air 3 or something that's a little bit bigger, but the problem with that is this right here. Do you see that? That number, 249 grams, is everything. Because it's under 250 grams, you get a lot more freedom than with a more heavy drone. And that's why we've stuck with this thing for so long. But the Mini 4, a couple of the features with the new DJI Mini 4 Pro. Big thing is it has 360-degree obstacle avoidance, basically meaning that it has sensors around the entire drone. That way, like if it's flying, it's not going to fly into a tree. Or if it's flying backwards, it's not going to hit something. That's actually how I crashed the one in the jungle. I backed it up into a tree. The other big thing that I'm excited about is the new active track. Basically what that means is the drone can fly by itself, so you can set parameters and the drone will do a pre-programmed path around a subject while you do other things. I can think of a million use cases for that, and because of that makes me really excited. It also can do 4K 100 frames a second, like slow-mo. It also does HDR 4K up to 60 frames a second if that's your thing. I'm not a big fan, but if that's your thing, then you can do that as well.
Left onto Opryland Drive. 2 lanes to turn left. Huh?
Me and his brother's on some kind of class trip. They're visiting the Opryland Hotel. He ran through the $150 that his parents gave him in one day, so we're here to deliver more money to him so that he can eat and all that stuff. There's about 600 different schools here, and with that there's about 1 million different kids. Finding them is not going to be easy. Look who we found! Did you get coffee?
Yeah.
Did you give her more money?
Yes.
I was on the phone while we were at lunch looking at electronic stores near us, and the store happened to have the drone that we were talking about.
Yeah, the ones that we may have are going to be where it says headphones.
I think they have one left. After deliberation of like 2 minutes, I think we're actually gonna get it. I just need to find somebody to help us.
A micro SD card for it?
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, got it. Okay, thank you for your patience.
Oh wow. It's big. Oh, that's way better. I want to go test it. A little bit of a bummer. I don't think any of these batteries are charged, so now I'm gonna have to charge them, and then we'll do the whole. Come on. It's been a couple hours. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. It's been like 45 minutes, and the battery, one battery, is at. But it's getting dark in like 30 minutes, so I'm just gonna take what I have and I'll have you know this will probably be the one and only time that I use this little bag to actually transport the drone in. I didn't want to take my entire backpack because well. First time I'm turning the drone on at all. Probably be some setup involved. I honestly am just hoping that there's enough juice to get the firmware updates and do everything else I need to do and fly. All right, apparently I have to go back to the apartment to, come on. All right, after about 45 minutes of this updating, I'm finally ready to, it's dark now, but low light test. Obstacle sensing not available at night. I think I have it locked on to me. All right, I think I have it locked on to me. Walking this way. I don't know what the footage looks like, but I think it looks pretty good. I'm happy with the purchase. So I'm editing this video and I realized I didn't talk about why this drone should be your first drone. And there's a couple of reasons why. The first and the biggest thing is it's the cheapest, newest drone that you can get from DJI. That's like the up-to-date one, not just an older version. And because of that, being somebody that's crashed two minis, the financial burden isn't nearly as much as if I crash like an Inspire or a Classic or something like that. That's thousands of dollars. Another reason is the new 360 obstacle avoidance. I didn't get to test it in this footage because of the low light, but I plan on doing that tomorrow. But I have a feeling it's gonna be good, meaning that those crashes are gonna be mitigated because of that. And lastly, this footage looks good enough to take you a long way. Like you could do professional jobs, and I've done professional jobs with my Mini, and with some slight tweaks in color grading, you could never tell the difference. Especially with the ND filters that they have for the new Mini 4, I have a feeling that it'll be comparable to the drones that are much, much more expensive. I just feel like I didn't address that in this video, and I wanted to before it ended. With that, I'll see you tomorrow.